Did you know that ancient Rome had a group of women who were so dedicated to their sacred duty that they were willing to die for it? They were called the Vestal Virgins, and their job was to keep the sacred fire of Rome burning. Because these women were not just ordinary priestesses. They were powerful, influential, and had more secrets than the Colosseum. So let me, your faithful tour guide, lead you through the smoky halls of their mysterious world. First things first, ladies and gents. What was the deal with the Vestal Virgins? Well, these chosen maidens were picked between the ages of 6 and 10 and served for 30 years in the Temple of Vesta. Their chief duty, keep the sacred fire burning. And don't think for a second that was an easy gig. Keeping a fire going for 30 years straight takes some serious dedication. And if the fire went out, well, let's just say the consequences were dire. You see, the fire was a symbol of Rome's eternal life, and if it died, Rome itself would be plunged into darkness. So these women were basically the keepers of the flame, pun intended. Now you're probably wondering what these Vestal Virgins did besides tending to the fire. Well, they also took a vow of chastity, which was strictly enforced by law and religion. But don't get the wrong idea. These women were not some repressed, miserable lot. In fact, they had enormous privilege. They got front-row seats at games, legal independence, and the power to influence court proceedings. So being a Vestal Virgin was like being a VIP in ancient Rome. And let's face it, who doesn't want to be a VIP? But what happened if a Vestal broke her vow of purity? Well, the punishment was brutal. She was buried alive in a chamber with a single lamp and a small amount of food. Talk about a bad case of buyer's remorse. It was a fate worse than being tossed to the lions in the Colosseum. But why were these women so important to the Romans? Why were they entrusted with such sacred roles? Well, because the Romans believed that the Vestals were the key to the city's divine protection. They participated in secret rituals, safeguarded the wills of emperors, and even held state secrets. In short, they were the ultimate insiders in Roman society. Sadly, the Order of the Vestals was disbanded by Emperor Theodosius in 394 CE with the rise of Christianity. The sacred flame was extinguished, ending a 1,000-year-old ritual. But the memory of these brave women and their unwavering dedication to their duty lives on. So there you have it, folks. The Vestal Virgins were not just ordinary priestesses. They were powerful, influential women who played a vital role in ancient Roman society. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.